When you raise it up, it latches in position so it doesn't fall back down again. This button releases the latch. So to bring the router down, you push up on the router, push the button in, and then you can lower the router to the door. The switch to the left is the door clamp to clamp it onto the door. The switch to the right raises and lowers the jamb rack. This adjusts for the thickness of the jamb. So on the 350H, when you insert the jamb clamp bars are at a low pressure to make it easier to get the jamb in and out. When you bring the router down and you clamp the door with the router, that increases the pressure on the jamb clamps and holds it in tightly. And then when you unclamp the door, then the jamb is loosed again, so you can get it in and out. We'll switch the router on. The router has a switch that'll automatically start it when you lower it. We'll lower the router into position. So now that we've cut a sample mortise, we need to look to see if the reference lines on the reference bar line up with the edges of the mortise. And as you can see here, this one does not. So to adjust this side of the mortise, we'll be adjusting this bolt. To adjust this side of the mortise, we'll be adjusting this bolt back here. So we'll need to screw the bolt in the distance of the offset. The bolts are 20 turns to the inch, so one full revolution is a 20th of an inch, and 2 full revolutions is a 10th of an inch. Now we've made an adjustment, we're going to cut the mortise a second time. So once you've cut the mortise and it lines up with the reference lines, we'll raise the router and we'll check it with a hinge. So you'll finish the adjustment by fitting it to the actual hinge that you're going to use. If it needs to be just a tiny bit smaller or larger, you can make that adjustment and get that appropriate. To adjust the distance into the door, we're going to adjust this bolt here. We're set for the 3.5 inch setting on the turret. So we're going to make this bolt longer by about a 1/16 of an inch. Try and take care of that. Again, we're going to make an adjustment, try it, and then we'll make another adjustment and just keep adjusting it until we get it right. Okay, that's right on.